This is McCook's Mr. Bilson. Honored to have you here. Can you learn anything from the people that lived 100 years ago? 100 years back. Could they give you any information that might be useful for you today, or perhaps a day after event? And I think one of the more interesting ones, I had a number of elderly gentlemen tell me that when they were in their youth in the 1920s, that they carried a roll of quarters if they were lucky, because that's $10, and they got paid $1 a day if they were lucky, and all of a sudden that's 10 days wages. But those that carried that $10 in quarters, that was a dual purpose use of that. Of course, you could buy things with it, no question, or you could defend yourself with it. But not so much with adding strength to a punch by having that half a pound of quarters in your hand, 8 ounces, a half a pound of quarters, but rather to amplify it, and by simply taking a basic glove, an old cotton glove that they had back then, and drop that quarters in there, and there you go. Now the quarters are in the glove. You can hang on to that glove, and you got some power. I kid you not. And one of the blows they talked about was if someone would grab them, they could bring this up. Just bring it up and hit the guy right under the chin, and then back across. So you would hit up and back across. And the fight was over, and you didn't get your hands injured that you would by hitting someone. And never forget, back then, most jobs back then required you to use your hands. If you got a hand injured, you couldn't work. If you couldn't work, you didn't get paid. There wasn't all these aids for people that didn't work. And so rest assured, you wanted to end a fight without getting hurt yourself, and you wanted to end it very quickly. And that is what they came up with. A glove with a roll of quarters in it. Yeah, real simple, effective, dual purpose. You're carrying money with you. It's in your glove. You're hiding it in your glove. And so it would be very difficult for someone to say that you have a weapon. Now, once you use this on someone, it's assault. Assault with a deadly weapon. And a head strike with this may well do more damage than you would expect. Not just to knock them out, they may have all sorts of physical injuries and mental injuries due to such a weapon. So never use it unless your life depends on it. But for a woman that might be attacked with the intention of being raped, something like this equals the playing field. The old saying is that God created man, but Colonel Colt made him equal by producing a gun, leveling the playing field. Well, this isn't quite level, but rest assured it does tend to give you a lot more power, and make the bad guy back up or pay a very heavy price to try to take you. It's one option they did 100 years ago. And that's your history lesson for today.